Creature of the Night. It's your girl Tati. Let's talk about Ring of Honor. There really isn't much to talk about, to be honest with you, but since I'm the sacrificial lamb, I'll give y'all the results of the show. Now, we're still at that point with Ring of Honor where it's just like, all right, we're just seeing where this goes. Like over a month ago or so, for about 2 months or so, we had really solid episodes of Ring of Honor where it was like, at times, more entertaining to watch than AEW itself. Right now, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but at least they're giving us something, right? Now, we started off with Isaiah Cassidy versus Commander, and I found it interesting that for another week, Isaiah Cassidy is doing singles matches. And Marq Quen, where are you? Are you okay? I hope he's not injured. Yeah, I know he was injured for like more than a year, I want to say, with his leg. He's finally come back, has had some really great matches. However, we haven't seen him in the past few weeks in terms of getting in the ring. So that's really interesting. I hope he's all right. I was so freaking annoyed, Commander. Y'all know how I feel about Commander. As soon as I saw him, I was like, all right, Isaiah Cassidy, nice knowing you. Even though they have a really great match. And Commander did the dance that Private Party does, which I thought was kind of funny. He actually did it right, okay? Which surprised me. Match entertaining. Thought Commander was going to win, but Isaiah Cassidy takes the win. I was really surprised about that. Y'all know how they do with Commander over there. He's always freaking winning, which is why I'm so annoyed with him at times. But it was still a great opening match. Want to see more of Isaiah Cassidy. If Marq Quen is okay, I would love to see them doing more tag team things as well. Now, after this, we have another great team. We have Top Flight Action Andretti. Lord have mercy. These guys are so freaking talented. They work really hard. They can throw any of these guys in the ring with anybody on the roster, but for whatever reason, these guys can't get over enough to win titles, which is absolutely insane to me. Now, they have a match with Dark Order. Dark Order, they've actually been improving in terms of their match quality, whether they're singles action, tag, or trios. They've actually been entertaining in the ring. Issue with Dark Order is that the Dark Order thing, it's not getting over in terms of a stable. Sure, people like to see them as Dark Order because of the nostalgic reasons or whatever of the earlier days of AEW. However, it ain't doing shit for them at this point. They need to change things up. Matter of fact, every single time they're in the ring, they're either a babyface or a heel. Last week, I believe babyface, and this week heel. And it's always back and forth with the same thing. And honestly, the inconsistency, I've never seen something like that before. It's absolutely insane. Now, Top Flight, Action Andretti takes the win. And I'm watching this and I'm just like, these guys need gold. They should go for the trios gold. However, just as I'm saying that, here comes them showing that on Saturday, Top Flight, Action Andretti are going to go for the Unified Trios Championships. Please, God, if you're out there, give it to them, because I just don't understand like how talented they are. They're always using these guys to help other wrestlers look great, but they get nothing in return. I can't stand it. Anyway, y'all already know Top Flight Action Andretti takes the win. Now after this, we have Allison Kay versus Anna Jay. Allison is super talented, and I'm not going to say that Anna Jay isn't, but something about her where it's like when she's in the ring with somebody, I always prefer whoever she's in the ring with, because something about her style's a little bit more slower. And sometimes I feel like people that she gets in the ring with have to slow it down too. Like last night on Dynamite, she goes against Mina. And Mina has a more faster pace, but she has to kind of like dumb it down for Anna Jay. Anna Jay, she only had about not even 10 matches before she joined AEW, before she was signed. So the inexperience does show in her matches. She was with Chris Jericho of all people, doing not a damn thing. And all this time has passed, and now she's kind of getting some matches under her belt. If y'all notice, she's actually being on like Dynamite, Rampage, Collision. Like she's literally being on all the shows, and she really does need that experience. Anna Jay takes the win with a Queen Slayer, but I'm not really impressed. She needs to do so much more. Now, after this, we have Johnny TV versus Will Austin, who I believe is a local talent. I thought this was going to be over in like 0.2 seconds, but it actually went on for like, I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes. And it wasn't bad. It was great to see Johnny. This guy is in amazing shape. And I enjoy watching him. He does take the win because obviously why not? And here comes Taya Valkyrie getting in the ring with him, and they're shoving their tongues down each other's throat. It's annoying, but whatever. Now, I do have to say this before I get back into the matches. We do have another video from the Premier Athletes. This time they're showcasing Ari Daivari, and he's in great shape. And after that, you see all members of the Premier Athletes. And I'm just like, Lord have mercy, these guys are in pristine shape. Like, and then they have Mark Sterling, who's doing all the talking. He's obviously the manager of that group. And I'm like, holy shit, I like this. I really do like this. And I would love to see them take that group to AEW TV too, because these guys are not only amazing in the ring, but they have that look. They have something that I'm looking at, and I'm just like, okay, we need to dig deeper into this. Now, we also have Athena and, Billy Starkz and Lexi Nair. They have an emergency meeting. Basically, they're upset about Queen Aminata and Red Velvet from Battle of the Belts 10 the other day, where they got their ass whooped after that match, and they want to have a tag team match with Queen Aminata and Red Velvet. Now, a little bit later, Queen Aminata and Red Velvet, they cut promos, and it was really, really strong. And they're going to have a tag team match with Billy Starkz and Athena, and I can't wait to see that. I actually miss Queen Aminata. She's our queen, all right? We haven't seen her for a little bit. I'm sad she didn't win the TV tournament. However, we're still going to get them in action pretty soon. Soon enough, she'll get her hands on that title. Now, after this, our boys are back. We have the Mogul Embassy in the house. They're in tag team action with One Called Manders, Calvin Techman, and Beef. Now, I was so excited to hear that Mogul Embassy was going to come back. I tweeted about it on X, and guess what? Bishop Khan liked my tweet. Oh my gosh, Bishop Khan, if you're available and you're single, give your girl a call. I will definitely answer for you. Now, they have a really great match here. Wasn't too long, but very effective. Y'all know how it is when it comes to Mogul Embassy. Matter of fact, they are in just amazing freaking shape. They are ready to go. These guys need to be going for some titles, whether if it's trios, which they've done that already with the 6-man tag championships, or Gates of Agony can go for tag titles, and Brian Cage can go for a singles title. Whatever situation is, with them being part of the Mogul Embassy with Swerve being the world champion, I do believe that some of that should rub off on the rest of the group, where it's just like, okay, well, Swerve should be in a group with a whole bunch of winners, and that's what I want to see. Mogul Embassy are definitely they're stars, and I wish the company would just go a little bit further with them so that everybody can see exactly what I see in these men. They're amazing. They end up taking the win here with this match. Now, Lord have mercy. Layla Gray versus Yuka Sakazaki. Worst match that I've seen in a long time, okay? This was, this was not even Willow and Julia. They don't even compare. You know what I mean? Like, they just kept making mistakes. Now, Layla Gray, I know she's been in OVW. Yuka, she's been gone from AEW for like over a year. She had a match with Emi Sakura the other day, which was very unfortunate. Not that great either. However, this time with Layla, it's just like, girl, what is going on? Nothing but botches. And I even think that maybe if I go back and look at, well, I actually saw the match twice. It looked like maybe they tried to edit some of the botches in this match. It was just very cringy. It got to the point where it's like, oh, this hurts to watch. I don't want to see this anymore. Yuka wins, but it's like, I don't know if she hasn't been wrestling during that time, so she's rusty. I'm not sure what the situation is, but if you're going to watch the show, this is a total freaking skip. Just save yourself from the cringiness. Now, after this, we do have a Proving Grounds match with the Outrunners. My boys, the Outrunners, they're back. And they're obviously in the ring with the Undisputed Kingdom. Now, they were saying a couple of times, like, what time it was. Because, when you're doing a Proving Grounds match, you have to at least last 10 minutes. If you can last 10 minutes, then you take the win. And you can face the champions at another time for those titles. Man, the Outrunners, they're so freaking entertaining. They're a really great team. And they just scream 80s wrestling to me. Like, they're just so amazing, and I always have a good time watching them. But y'all already know, They did not win, and they cheated. They ended up, I don't remember which one was pinned, but Mike was holding on to his tights to make sure that he could not move and go anywhere. And for whatever reason, somehow ref found out about it after the match. And it seems like the ref was probably going to make them wrestle again, but then change his mind. I don't know what that was about. Seemed a little bit weird, but hey, they took the win. Now, Outrunners, they get to the back, and the infantry is over there. Now, they was having a storyline with the infantry, like, I don't know, like close to 2 months ago. And for whatever reason, Outrunners just fell off the face of the earth. And now they're continuing their storyline with the infantry. And they have a really funny segment backstage where pretty much the Outrunners are just copying whatever the infantry does and says. And now they're going to have a match with each other next week. So that's going to be interesting to see. Two very interesting tag team. They're really, really great. I wish they were featured a little bit more on AEW TV. Can't wait to see what they do with that match. Now, after that, we do have Taya Valkyrie versus Lady Luck. This was a great match. Short, but great. Taya obviously wins. And once again, we have to witness Taya and Johnny tonguing each other down in the middle of the ring. I'm over it. Now, we also have Lance Archer and the Righteous versus John Cruz, Ren Jones, and GPA. Do I even have to mention who wins here? Obviously, Lance Archer and the Righteous wins. The only thing that bugs me, once again, is they don't have a reason why Lance Archer even joined that group. They're not crazy enough, but they look crazy enough. I wish I can give them a backstory, something, but maybe they like from some kind of insane asylum or something, and they're coming over to AEW Ring of Honor and just wreaking havoc all over the company or whatever. Like, do something with these guys so that people can have a stronger connection with them. It's not just what they do in the ring. You got to tell these stories so people can fall in love with these wrestlers. It's just not enough, but I do like them. I like the Righteous a lot. Lance Archer too. They just need more. Oh, and I do like John Cruz a lot. He's really, really funny, and he's a great wrestler. I guess you can call him an enhancement talent, but he's great. Now, we have Abaddon in the ring with Nova. This was like 2 minutes, so nothing to really discuss here. It is what it is. Abaddon takes the win, but Abaddon, that gear girl, is amazing. Absolutely love it. Main event, which is the only match that I really think, well, maybe the first 2 matches are okay to sit through. I guess y'all would like that. But this right here was the best. Very best match here. We have the Beast Mortos versus Blake Christian and AR Fox. This was so good. Oh my God, these guys are so good. What is the point of AR Fox? Y'all keep having him come out like once a month to have like fucking banger, and then he's gone for the next few weeks before y'all bring him back over. Like, what's the deal with that? He is so freaking talented. Blake Christian, he has a lot of personality. And it was kind of like Blake Christian and AR Fox having their own little match within this triple threat match, which was funny. Like, you have to watch it to see what I'm talking about. These guys are just so amazing. Beast Mortos, who used to be called Black Taurus, but can't for legal reasons. Jesus. He is so talented. And I want to see so much more of him. I really do. The mask has gotten crazier. It's definitely sort of the same where it's like when you see him, you know it's him. You'll be like, is that Black Taurus? But the mask does look a little more insane at this point. So he had to do like, changes to the mask. But God, he is just so entertaining in the ring. Like the way he moved, like you would not think that he would do the certain things that he does. He moves just like Blake, just like AR Fox. And the chemistry with the 3 of these guys is absolutely amazing. Sometimes when I see matches like this in Ring of Honor, and I'm just like, well, there's probably like, 100 of us on the Honor Club, and no one else is seeing a match like this, which is so criminal. Tony Khan, bring these guys over on Collision. Let them do a little something on TV. Shit, put them on Rampage. Let them do something over there, because it's crazy how I'm pretty sure the views for Ring of Honor, it's low. These guys deserve to be on TV and do what they do. They're amazing. Beast Mortos does take the win, and really great match. I really want to see all 3 of these guys more often. Now, would I recommend the show? No. Would I recommend getting the fucking Honor Club? No. There's just something about it where it's like, It's really, really strong. And then now it's like, shit, what did I get myself into with buying the subscription? But hey, I'll still be here next week covering Ring of Honor once again. I do a watch along for Ring of Honor, so come by, check me out. Even if you're not watching, just come hang out. I read every comment and I do socialize regardless if the show is good or not. So guys, I'll see y'all on Saturday where we have Rampage and Collision on live after the NBA playoff, whenever that's going to be over. I'll see y'all for the watch along and obviously the review after that. Thanks for watching. Bye.